Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here. Those who've been following this channel for long enough would know that I seldom get on actual Gundams. And for me to get on one, it must be really weird. But that's exactly what I've found. The normal version of this Gundam isn't anything weird on its own, but we're knocked on that less exciting version today. By putting on some extra lunar titanium alloy, this Gundam turns from losing to a Zaku 2 to being famous for beating the Kerfer in the most unfair matchup ever. This is the 450 cost raid type, Alex in Chobham armor. When talking about this mobile suit, of course we have to start off with what makes it unique, the Chobham armor. This skill quite literally dictates how this mobile suit fights by giving it two almost opposite phases. At above half health, this mobile suit is virtually unstoppable, shrugging off any enemy fire until it's overwhelmed by enemy tackles. But once it drops below half health, it's like it suddenly forgot how to be tough and, well, disintegrates. At first, the skill Chobham Armor's effect sounds like anti-beam coating for ballistic weapons instead. But while anti-beam coating reduces beam damage by 25% and reduces all beam staggers by a grade, Chobham Armor reduces ballistic damage by double the amount, and it doesn't just reduce ballistic staggers by a grade, it even nullifies the stagger accumulation. Yes, it turns it to 0. With this, the Chobham is impervious to ballistic weapons, and to make it even better, we're going against 3 support types that all only have ballistic staggers. Their tackle relay keeps them alive for now, but it's not like that's doing any damage to us. One bazooka shot gets 2 of them staggered, down goes the first one, and we're still only getting staggered by our own Doas. Turn around for the Zaku Mariner, and that would have been a second kill if I started with the right melee weapon, or while bouncing off all the shots from the Mudrock. Still got some Chobham left in us, but there's even more enemies now. Lucky Zaku Mariner escapes our bazooka with a tackle, but his team fails to follow up. One more slice and that's the Zaku in half. Not even the 3rd consecutive counter in our face can prevent that. Once this mobile suit gets close, there's no easy way to stop this juggernaut. But this mobile suit isn't just tough because of the skill Chobham armor. It's actually already ridiculously tough in the first place. With overwhelmingly higher defense than average, when other raid types at 450 gets 52 total defense on average, this mobile suit gets almost double that at a whopping 93 defense in total. All that's left to do is to give the enemy a good whacking, which this mobile suit is best at. The beam sabers on this mobile suit are perfectly normal. What isn't is his fists. Despite having the shortest possible melee range, these fists are good because they have a strong stagger. Hit them and you're almost guaranteed to get a down. And once they get up, all you have to do is to greet them with an active guard, block their melee, give them a kick in the face, and the new type hunter loses to the new type mobile suit, and all it took was a bit of extra armor. With the 2 melee weapons and active guard, this mobile suit has plenty of tools in melee fights. But the most important enabler of this juggernaut playstyle is once again the Chobham armor. At 450 cost, the most common instant stagger is the bazooka. It's so common in fact that we're using one ourselves. And guess who doesn't care about getting hit by one? With bazookas meaningless against our Chobham armor, this mobile suit can sometimes just walk up to its opponents because there's nothing they can do. Most notably are the Ifrit Jaeger and the Kerfer, who have nothing but ballistic weapons. Their shotguns are made to put a stop to raid types, but ironically, they're doing nothing to the Chobham. Good heavens, would you look at the time? It's time to hunt support types. We casually approach the Mudrock, skillfully avoiding his counter by missing the punch. His grenades get completely ignored in return, and down he goes with the double beam saber. Didn't use our kick because it will only miss downed enemies, and luckily for us, that avoids the blue Destiny's counter. Give the Mudrock one more slice and we finish the job. We're now out of Chobham though. We still have maneuver armor and damage control, but now we have 0 ballistic defense. And it's not just damage we take. Without Chobham armor, we have nothing to stop staggers while we're meleeing. Suddenly, the support types we hunt turn into our biggest enemy. How ironic. As the strength of the Chobham turns into its weakness the moment we hit 50% health, this mobile suit is all about maximizing what you get during the first 50%. Spamming base health custom parts is a good idea, followed by thrusters for your maneuver armor and active guard. Final 30 seconds and we definitely need more kills. And speaking of which, here's a juicy one. Desperate shot from the gym sniper bounces off our Chobham armor harmlessly, and this support type is all ours. You can do an infinite combo by slightly delaying your beam saber after the fist, but the enemy team is here, so we put him down before I make a wrong weapon swap. Would have been a kill if I didn't mess that up. Now we can only pray that our teammates could finish the job as we get the attention of literally the entire enemy team. That was the Alex in Chobham armor, and yeah, we're just bullying them with our overwhelming matchup advantage. But that's against the entire 450 costs lineup, so is that even matchup anymore? With Chobham armor completely ignoring enemy fire while we move up the trenches, this mobile suit is the perfect answer to this map, where support types tend to line up and rain fire from the hills. Walk up as the immovable object, and the 3 enemy support types are as good as dead. That's it from me today. Give this mobile suit a go if you're tired of losing to Ifrit shotguns. And the latest.